So, hello and a very good afternoon, YouTube. So, as usual, आज ज़रा special video है, a little bit of kind of like a tribute and आप लोगों को थोड़ी in-depth knowledge about the Hayabusa, because a lot of people nowadays are posting videos on Hayabusa but without knowing why it's called so legendary of a motorcycle. So, आज we'll be discussing that and also showing you this particular Hayabusa, which has been done by, which belongs to a very good friend of mine, Faisal Bhai. So Faisal Bhai ki BUSA was white initially, but we changed the color scheme. Imran Bhai has done the rap, you all know AR raps, and in sabke Instagram IDs are on the screen as we speak and also in the description. So khair, all that aside, it looks really sweet. The inspiration for this was from a Lamborghini Huracan, which Imran Bhai did, and which belongs to a really good architect here and really good and famous architect here in Hyderabad. Amir Sharma is his name. His Instagram link is also in the description. तो खैर both links हो गए. तो link से हट के बात करेंगे. Let's just start riding the bike. And so as you can see, it looks really sweet. We like to call it the Battle Cat. Anyways, let's get onto the bike and head for a short spin. Lexi. She's pretty annoyed with me. Lexi, जान दो, आ जाओ. नहीं, stay. The gate is open. She might run. Anyways. Oh shit, fail. So the bike has a very sweet Yoshimura exhaust. Sounds absolutely sweet, and I think Yoshimura is one of the best looking exhausts out there for the Hayabusa. Sound ki jagah pe race fit of course is the best according to me, but when it comes to looks, the R77 Yoshimura is like the best. And yes, I'll be doing a separate exhaust video of the bike. So without further ado, let's begin. तो Hayabusa की legendary अगर आप लोगों को वाकई में बातचीत सुनना है तो we have to go all the way back to the early 1990s. Now it's gonna be a history lesson, boring but much needed, so that you all know why the BUSA is considered as legendary as it is today, not just in India because धूम बाइक बोलते हैं यहाँ पे, but all over the world. So let's begin. Early 90s, much before 1995, 1990 or 95 के बीच में, Kawasaki had come out with the ZX11R, which had a top speed which was almost 16 kilometers per hour faster than its nearest competitor, which was again a Kawasaki ZX10R. And Honda came out with the CB1100X Blackbird in 1996. Now the ZX11R being a segment-defining bike by including, being the first bike to have ram air induction as standard from the showroom. Blackbird had 160-ish horsepower, 150, 160-ish, whereas the ZX11 had like close to 135, 40 horsepower. And ये सब के बाद से Suzuki had to come up with something, Suzuki wanted a piece of the pie too. In 1999, Suzuki came out with the first generation Hayabusa standing for Peregrine Falcon, Japanese word for Peregrine Falcon. फ्यूल का मैं दला लेना पड़ता आ गया अपन हाईवे हिट कर लिया. एक्चुअली मेरे साथ कांड हो गया while starting from home. I forgot to turn the GoPro on. This has been happening too much even in my Lamborghini video. I forgot to turn it on. जब से बकवा डाल लेता है हमें पूरा, and I realized after reaching the end point that the camera was off all the time, so that's sad. And so yes, where was I? 1999, Suzuki came out with the Hayabusa, which became the undisputed king. 312 kilometers per hour की top speed and close to 170-ish horsepower. That was just crazy. Now, among all this, Suzuki being the last, Suzuki put the last nail in the coffin for the top speed wars, because in the year 2000, the European Union, started threatening Japanese motorcycle manufacturers that they're going to ban the import of high-speed bikes because, top speed wars were getting too much out of hand, तो उसके बाद से 2000 में there was a gentleman's agreement which was signed, and the top speed of all production motorcycles कितने भी हाई परफॉर्मेंस रहने दो, was electronically limited to 300 kilometers per hour. So that's why the 99 model year, the first year Hayabusa, is considered the most legendary and sought after by collectors because it is basically unrestricted है वो गाड़ी. So, you know, that's it. But the saddest person in all this was Kawasaki, because Kawasaki was coming out with their ZX12R, and then they were forced to detune the motorcycle because it was released in 2001 2002 after the gentleman's agreement. तो बेचारे फुल डेवलपमेंट हुए करके सुजुकी से क्राउन खींचने के टाइम पे बेचारों की वाट लग गई. So you know, that was really sad for Kawasaki. But yes, उसके बाद से the BUSA has been, the rest is history. You all know BUSA बोलते ना, even in India हर स्पोर्ट्स बाइक एक तरफ है, हायाबूसा एक तरफ है. यू नो, बूसा की वो इज्जत ही कुछ है, वो शान ही कुछ है, एंड बूसा इज बूसा. कौन सी भी गाड़ी पे जो आप बूसा पे गए तो एक अलग ही, अरे हायाबूसा बोल कर रहता. और नॉट टू मेंशन, अगर आप ओल्ड सिटी चले गए तो हर कोई यंगस्टर के कोई ना कोई रिश्तेदार के पास हायाबूसा तो रहती ही, ज़रूरी रहता. एनी व्हिच वेज, तो the production year of this bike was 1999 to 2019, which is a very sad year because 2019 is the year they decided to axe the Hayabusa, and I mean, as we know it, and come out with a completely new generation because it's just gotten too old. Euro 4 ये वो emissions bike and लोड़ा लसन वो पूरे के वास्ते. So in its 20 years of existence, the Hayabusa has only received one major update and a major generation change. This is the Gen 1 Hayabusa, which was there from 99 to 2007, and then 2008 saw the release of this generation of the Hayabusa, which I'm riding now. 2016 है ये तो, but that was the most major change in 2008. New brakes, ये वो, making close to 194 horsepower at the crank and whatnot. People immediately got mad. Even if you look at the sales graph of the Hayabusa, of course, manufacturers usually, you know, have this theory that, you know, first 1-2 साल of the production year the bike's gonna sell the most, उसके बाद से हल्लू the sales are gonna decline. But Suzuki just completely reversed that thingy, because up till 99 till even today, अब सड़ी silver कलर की पेंट स्कीम में भी आ रही गाड़ी, but even today people are looking for and literally hunting and buying Hayabusas, because I don't know, maybe they're just scared that the new model might not be as exciting, as raw and as legendary as this specific year Hayabusa. I mean, that's just insane. Now 2008 के बाद से तो basically the bike has not received any major, of course थोड़े मोटे, in 2013 or 14 it came out with a yellow color model which quite frankly looked ugly to me, but it had the tires on this specific bike are slightly on the weaker side, that's why not popping many wheelies and all. फिर जा रहा भैया. So anyways, 2013 में it received Brembo brakes, ABS, ये वो थोड़ा बहुत. But imagine, 20 years has been the production run of this motorcycle, and in its 20 years lifespan, बाइक सिर्फ एक बार मेजर अपडेट हुई, and it sells like hotcakes all over the world. I mean, इंडिया में तो धूम बाइक बल्कि धूम फिल्म से फेमस हुई गाड़ी. But imagine 1999 में having a top speed of 312 kilometers. That was just insane. I mean, 1999 was the year when we were listening to this.
What is mobile number? What is your style number?
And more time pe imagine riding something which could hit 300 kilometers. I mean, that was segment defining. So anyways, now BUSA का formula क्या है? Why does the BUSA sell so much? I mean, quite frankly, you know, a lot of you are gonna even argue that the ZX14R is the better bike out there. It's lighter, it's more electronics, nimbler, more efficient, more modern, blah 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 blah, whatever. I don't care. BUSA is BUSA. Now you compare the 14R and the BUSA. अब देखो, आजकल bikes have become a pinnacle, you know, technology का pyramid बन गए हैं bikes. Now the gentleman's agreement in 2000 basically it happened in a good way, because that forced manufacturers to focus on other parameters of a motorcycle apart from just the top speed. जैसे कि braking हो गई, controlling हो गई, chassis हो गई, ये सब, and we saw some really legendary bikes after that. It was just not about the top speed, but आजकल के bikes में एक computerized feel. I cannot stress that enough, because I've been riding bikes since quite 16 का था, जब से पुरानी ZX 9R हमारे मामू के यहाँ लेके भागते थे बाहर. तो जब से मेरे को I have an idea of how even old and retro motorcycles are. Now you see a lot of reviewers today, a lot of bikes. I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, but they have simply not ridden something which was 15, 20 years old. I mean, अब आके आप पैशन स्प्लेंडर पल्सर चलाते डोमिनेट चलाते फिर आप बूसा ने डुकाटी है वो सब आप रिव्यू करो, आप पैनिका ने V4 ट्रैक पर रिव्यू करो. बट इफ you've not ridden the earlier years of motorcycles, जैसे कि 2000s के हो गए, 90s के हो गए, you'll not know कि पहले के बाइक्स की जो फील थी, जो मज़ा था, जो रॉपना था. Of course, they were not the safest motorcycles, I admit, but biking's never been about safety, man. I mean, who the hell puts एक 20 लीटर पेट्रोल टांगों के बीच में, उसके नीचे गर्म इंजन रख लेके 300 की स्पीड पे कौन सा पागल जाता है? उसका सेफ्टी की बात कर रहे बोले तो पब्लिक हंसती. तो या previously bikes were all about having fun, everything. Bikes are unsafe. आज भी आप कितने भी electronic safety features ये वो सब ला लो, you might still crash, you might still end up badly hurt. But पहले के bikes का जो raw feel और power था, that you don't have in today's bikes. Like this, for instance, even on fat tires, the torque on this has been almost a 10-year-old motorcycle, but you still feel as if you're, riding something with a rocket hai bhai, rocket hai. The stability, the feel, everything, the look, road presence of the BUSA is just legendary. So yes, the BUSA is really important, not to mention that it is the most customized motorcycle in the world almost. I mean, हर चीज़ है इसके वास्ते. You get aftermarket chrome kits, music systems, nitrous oxide systems, turbo kits. I mean, you name it, extended swing arms, and not to mention this bike has been dominating drag strips ever since. It's just there's just so much about the Hayabusa. अब हमारे दोस्त की particular गाड़ी पे there's this crazy camo wrap which people are just simply loving. I mean, it might not be the most technologically advanced or marvelous motorcycle out there, but the BUSA is a legend, and hats off to Suzuki for pulling this off. And most importantly, above all else, I just wish that the next generation, the third generation Hayabusa, which is gonna come out sometime next year or uske next year, I just hope that Suzuki does not fuck up with that, because if they do, it's going to be really sad. We still want the brute feel of the Hayabusa. Please don't drop that away in modernizing it. आजकल की गाड़ियाँ बहुत ज़्यादा कॉम्पैक्ट, छोटे, सब चीज़ करके पूरा कुप्पा कर दे रहे. I mean, they might be good track machines, but I want something which is a little scary. Now BUSA है. People think BUSA पे wheelie मारना difficult है, kind of, but I get the hang of it. You just have to wrestle around with the bike a little bit. It's not the safest bikes. It's heavy, braking में थोड़ा वो, but ज़रा एक muscle type की feel है इसमें. I mean, you see a fucking bodybuilder इसको पे जाते हुए दिखा तो खत्म, दूर भाग जाओ. Crazy दिखता है. That side is something to behold, and not to mention the road presence. Anyways, that's about it for the short vlog on the Hayabusa's legendary. Hopefully the next BUSA we have is going to be the new generation one, and usko apan compare karenge. But yes, that was a little history lesson from my end, and yes, do go ahead. And yes, I wanted to do this video on some special Hayabusa. अभी ये इतने प्यारे रैप से हट के कौन सी मिलेंगी बोल के I just power slide there. So yes, what I love about this bike is wheelie से ज़्यादा मज़ा इसको power slide करने में आता है. When you just like sliding around on the bike, playing around with it. But yeah, अगर ज़री भी गलती करे तो it does not forgive you. सीधा लेके चले आती ऊपर. So that is the raw feel I was talking about. Modern, but old school. Old school, but modern. So anyways, Not to mention, the Hayabusa engine is so famously used in so many project vehicles. I mean, they've put them in go-karts, they've put them in old Fiats, they've put them in what not. I mean, it's just insane. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and there's gonna be a separate exhaust video of this. Bye bye.